Hey guys, Dr. Prometheus here, back with some more of our Expeditions Rome. We are moving up to the villa to see what we have in store for us here. Okay. I can help out.
Cleopatra Philopator, the goddess who loves her father and the rightful pharaoh of Egypt.
Lengthy introductions are unnecessary. At this point, I trust we are both acquainted with each other. Legate, you have saved me. I will not let such a deed go unrewarded. I bestow upon you this armor, called Queen's Warden. Wear it with pride.
Thank you, Your Majesty. This is a fine and worthy gift.
You will soon find that allegiance to me comes with many rewards. Shall we get down to business? I made you a promise, and a goddess never breaks her word. Ask her questions, Legate.
You really believe you're a goddess?
It doesn't matter what I believe, as long as the people need their goddess.
I'm talking about you, though.
Perhaps one day I'll show you.
Oh, well, okay. Goddess who loves her father.
It's a traditional title.
You're bound by the shackles of tradition?
When it suits me, yes.
How did you know the proconsul's life was in danger?
You are addressing a goddess. Tomes could be filled with the things that I know, and you don't.
I'm no deity, but my library has a few tomes in it.
You strike me as a very well-read man.
Why were you imprisoned?
Imprisoned is such an ugly word. Let us say, confined.
Okay. Why were you confined?
Some people just can't perceive beauty. That's why he confined me. You share a lot with Ptolemy, Roman.
On the contrary, you'll find I'm nothing like him.
Hopefully. That would have been such a waste.
Do you know the proconsul personally?
We had maintained a correspondence for quite some time now. Unfortunately, he never had the pleasure of enjoying my company in person. He was a good man. He did not deserve to die in such a ghastly fashion.
No one does, but few of us get what we deserve in life.
On the contrary, I think, in the end, we all get what we deserve.
True. Okay, I'll accept that. I just want to know the identities of the murderers.
Time to get to the point. No more foreplay.
Second thought.
That's more like it. Time to get to the point. No more foreplay.
If you please.
My husband, Ptolemy Theos Philopater is collaborating with a Roman bureaucrat called Lurco. I believe you are familiar with him.
Collaborating how?
The exact nature of their collaboration is unknown to me. My bet is on something financial in nature. Something big. Whatever this collaboration is about, it must be illegal by Roman law. I believe the proconsul got wind of it and attempted to enlist my help in hopes of acquiring evidence. Tragically, Vitellius Lorco's spies got a hold of the missive he sent. Needless to say, neither Lorco nor my husband was happy about this development.
That's why Lorco had him killed.
I knew it.
That is possible, but unlikely. After all, killing a Roman proconsul is equal to declaring war on Rome. Lurco profited from the current arrangement. There is no reason for him to start a war.
But Lurco
He hated
wouldn't
the proconsul.
wouldn't
Be
start a
that as
war.
it may, I don't think he is stupid enough to start a war for petty, personal reasons. Lurco is a smart man with a plan. Ptolemy is a stupid man with wealth and power.
Okay, I know what you're saying. Lurco isn't that dumb, but Ptolemy would actually do that without his knowledge. That complicates matters. We can't just march into Egypt and arrest the pharaoh.
I offer a simple proposal instead. I become the sole pharaoh and give my husband to you on a platter, with Vitellius Lorco as garnishing. All I need is your support. With your help, we can reconquer Egypt together and bring peace to my people.
We don't have enough manpower to undertake such a massive campaign. No one can conquer Egypt and Africa Proconsualis with only one legion. We need at least twice as many legionary and a reliable source to replenish our ranks.
May I humbly present a possible solution?
You may.
You could simply recruit soldiers from Nazomenes itself. My people were fond of the proconsul, and although they are severely fractured into countless independent tribes, they may want to unite under one strong banner.
Foreign legion. It's not unprecedented. That's a good idea.
Is it though? We can collaborate with barbarians, but can we trust them?
We will have to talk to the elders first. Let us meet at the Court of Heaven as soon as it is convenient for you.
I mean, Rome has used legions in such manner before, so it is not unprecedented by any means. So that armor. Ooh, that armor is so good. Oh, what I picked up was a pike, that's why.
Get it out. I can see you have questions.
Do you think you were a goddess, right?
I do not.
Why do you call yourself one then?
Because I am a goddess.
You said you weren't.
I've said no such thing. You asked me if I think I am a goddess, and I said I don't think I am a goddess. You are a fool if you think divinity is a matter of opinion. One does not think of divinity. One either is divine or not.
That's true. It's not a matter. If you believe it, it is what it is. should I do this? Someone in history, since we're playing the path of Julius Caesar, Caesar did have an affair with Cleopatra that produced a son, Caesarion. I can't pronounce it, but it did produce a son out of it. The one that inherits the throne, though, is, I believe, Octavian. I think is the one. Yeah, so his name was Octavian, who was later named named him. Okay. And Octavian kills him as a threat to his power in Rome. You know what? Let's just roll with let's roll with Julia. We've already made the decision, so let's roll with it.
Alexander the Great was my ancestor. I am a daughter of conquerors and pharaohs. The greater gods of Egypt speak through me. By my word, men live or die. I rule this world and what comes afterwards. Look into my eyes, Roman. In more than one meaning of the word, I am divine. The question is, are you?
I'm the grandchild of the she-wolf, warrior of the line of great Romulus, the thunderbolt of Jupiter, and smoldering spear of Mars.
Well met, smoldering spear of Mars.
I'm a bit confused about your family relationships.
There's nothing confusing about my family.
Your brother's also your husband.
Naturally. Why would a goddess accept a mortal as a mate?
I wish you would.
Keep hoping. The gods appreciate ambition.
Why would the people support you instead of her brother?
He goes against the people's will. My family is deeply entrenched in their traditions. They are in communion with gods, but not the people. My brother actually wants to replace the old gods. That is as foolish as trying to replace the people. I will give them what they want, and what they need.
Do you think we'll win?
Of course we will win. Because it is my will.
I have no questions.
Dominus Lucullus was always kind to me.
Okay. So yeah, this trouble actually didn't, as you saw here, there's historical kind of wishful thinking in ways that this conflict didn't actually happen until after Gaul had been taken. Meaning that Caesar had already become the leader in Rome. A whole lot of jewels. Okay. They're walking towards some holy site. Today's one of those days. On the trail of these harmless looking people, you reach a strange location. A large stone monuments have been arranged in a hole in the ground. Those precious jewels and valuable items of all kind.
We should leave something. We are travelers, are we not?
True. Deny behind up and the guys will say will favor you. point is we don't want to take from it. That would be silly. Oh, this map is massive. Okay, let's go to the Court of Heaven.
Welcome to the Court of Heaven, the most important annual meeting of the Elders and the reason for our presence. It is an honor to have you among us.
The honor is mine. I'd like to know what I'm walking into first.
Of course. What do you want to know?
What is this place?
The Court of Heaven is the name of both the place and the event. Each year, the elders of the tribes gather here to solve their differences and make crucial decisions. It is also an opportunity for people to present their problems to the elders. It is this court's duty to dispense justice, providing the issue is important enough. Last but not least, the Court of Heaven attracts merchants from all over Nazamones and beyond. Where there are people, there will always be commerce.
Who are all these people?
Merchants and mercenaries, the rich and the poor. Everyone has a reason to be here, just like you. Some people make things happen, others watch things as they happen. It is up to you to decide what you will be, a maker or a watcher.
Okay, is there anything specific I should do?
I suggest you walk around and breathe in the air. Meet some people and talk to them. Trade if you want. Since you are here as my guest, you are free to go anywhere.
What can I expect during the meeting?
We might encounter some hostility. Make no mistake, the minor tribes will do whatever I tell them to do. It's the elders of the major tribes I am worried about. Not everyone likes the Romans. Some elders may see your presence as a direct attack on our autonomy.
That could be trouble. Any recommendations?
Do not speak unless spoken to. Try to be respectful and diplomatic. In a way, this is our Senate. All will be fine if we don't offend anyone.
Is there anyone I should be wary of?
Isil and Mador are the most respected elders among us. Convincing them both would be a significant diplomatic victory. Udad may get in our way, but you never know with him. And then there's young Womaksan, who's always hot-blooded.
What is the uncertainty with Udad?
As far as his influence goes, Udad is on par with Medor. Except he is more of a traditionalist. He prays to his ancestors 2 times a day, dawn and dusk, hoping they would answer his questions.
Ancestors?
We believe our dead ancestors watch over us. That's why we pray to them.
Or Moxon give me
A
trouble?
young man trying to impress his elders? Always a dangerous thing. He is renowned for his prowess in combat, but his diplomatic ability leaves much to be desired.
A man after my own heart.
We'll find a way to convince them.
I believe we shall.
Scrap trader? Okay.
You're there. Rom. I take iron. I sell iron. I sell you things others want to get rid of. If you want unwanted things, you're at the right tent.
Not everything looks made of iron.
What are you? A scholar of metal? I know metal better than anyone else. If I say it's iron, then it is iron. End of discussion. Look at what I have to offer and tell me what attracts your curiosity.
There's a lot of items here. What do you think would be interesting for me?
Have you seen these weighted blades? They are of high quality. And maybe you need some tools intended for javelins. Great craftsmanship there. But since you're Roman, you might be interested in this old helmet. It's a bit dented, but I'm sure you'll like it.
Mind if I look at the helmet?
A desperate treasure hunter sold it to me near Utica. It's ugly and battered indeed. I took it off his hands out of pity.
Domine, look at these inscriptions. P.C.S. Huh? Publius Cornelius Scipio. By the limping leg of Hephaestus, this is the helmet of the famous general Scipio Africanus.
What?
An item of infinite value.
It's a fancy hat, Cineros. Let's not raise our voices too much.
Why would such a helmet be here?
That is impossible to say, but there is no doubt in my mind. The design of this helmet is from the right time period. Perhaps he gave it away in an exchange of gifts after the Battle of Zama. Scipio Africanus was without a doubt among the greatest strategists of all time. This helmet is a priceless artifact.
Give me the artifact.
That sounds like a fair price to me.
Yes!
I hope you will find some use for this old thing. Do you want anything else from my stall?
Javelin tools might be nice.
Look at them and decide. You may want to reconsider a fair price. You may want to reconsider.
Everything indeed is made of metal.
Did you think I was trying to deceive you? What I sell here is true metal and true metal only.
Seems like an undignified line of work.
Dignity is what you make of it. From the earliest time I can remember, I was fascinated by metal. As a grown man, I am still obsessed with it. I gather metal and sell it to those who value it. I am as undignified as my customers, and I am proud of it.
It is. Two attack options. What? Bro, this helmet is gonna be so good.
They are up to no good at all, these.
Stop and taste the salutations and a nice evening to you, travelers. You look like people of refined taste. Am I wrong?
That is correct. The question is, can you cater to our refined taste?
Naturally. You have come to the right place. Our wines rival those of Carthage, and some in fact surpass them. Feel free to browse, and tell me if you find something interesting.
Are your wines really better than those we have in Rome?
Well, I would not say better, but they're certainly different. It is not only a matter of different grapes, but also of the environment and the weather. Such things are a matter of taste, but I believe one must taste many things in life. One must explore oneself. Don't you agree?
Yeah, you can truly know oneself. You're right.
The answer is no one. But we can try. There are, after all, so many different wines to drink in life.
You only sell wine or ingredients too?
I don't have a lot of interesting grapes for you. This year's vintage was rather fragile. Fortunately, that usually means we have some of the best vinegar. And could I perhaps direct your attention to our excellent local honey, in case you want to produce some of your Roman balsam? Our honey is unique. The hive is built inside a tree that is hollowed out. You have never tasted anything like it.
Okay, I'll take it.
I knew you'd be satisfied. You have a sharp eye for quality products. Very well. This great vinegar can be yours for a reasonable price.
This might be the only way we can get the vinegar rags, the vinegar bandages.
Great. You will not be disappointed. It always does. Am I... Your order shall be delivered as soon as...
Come, come. The famous Roman everyone's been talking about. It is not too late in the day to buy the supplies you need. Approach and look. My store, though humble by your standards, is at your service.
I didn't know I was, your store is not humble. You have a lot of things to sell.
I am flattered. I know my store pales in comparison to the ones in Rome, but in Court of Heaven, you will find no better place to trade. That much I can assure you. Tell me, what do you desire?
That's such an open question.
I mean within the boundaries of what I can provide you with at this stall, of course. I can't grant you immortality yet. And I know what you're thinking, but trust me, you don't want to go there. My husband is a jealous man.
Trying to run a store in the middle of chaos all by yourself? Aren't you afraid of getting robbed or cheated?
On the contrary, it helps my business. Everyone underestimates me and pays the price. Literally, in most cases. I'm not afraid of anyone. They are afraid of me.
Are you affiliated with any particular tribe?
Of course. There is no way not to be. I do not hail from any tribe you would ever have heard of, however. My tribe is quite small, but we have good relations to both Lunia's tribe and Udad's.
Give me all your food.
All? There is no way we can compensate for that. Ask him if he would accept 20 jugs of Carthaginian wine instead. Settle for no more than 30.
So Galusa is who we'll have to talk to there. We talked to him already. Okay.
You are one misstep away from your death. Let me help you. Along came a warrior. But know this, not all foes fight fair. A blade may not fell you, but venom might. Do you need protection against that eventuality?
Wise words. How can you protect me against venom?
It takes a wise man to recognize wisdom. Thus only by recognizing wisdom, we are wise. I have a cure against venom. You should be prepared. Do you agree?
You're the strangest merchant I've ever met here.
That may be because I am not a merchant.
Why do you sell things then?
I sell, but not for profit. What I sell is not easy to create. It costs me. Thus, it is only fair that it costs you too.
Okay.
Should you choose to make use of it.
I'll pay for it.
That is a wise choice. Your life may not be measured with denarii.
Fresh food from the farms of the coast.
Okay, let's go check who this is down here.
Quarters of wine and pay only for 2.
Greetings, Romans. Or how do you say it? Selwete. I am Galusa the Great. How may I help you?
What makes you so great?
Isn't it obvious? Not only am I incredibly handsome, but I also sell the best wares in the land.
What do you do? Are you a vendor?
I would like to think of myself as a purveyor of uncommon delicacies.
But other people think differently.
My pursuit for said uncommon delicacies is relentless. It makes my less capable colleagues envious.
Sound different. Where are you from?
Here and there. In this profession, you get to travel all around the world. Procuring items is a form of art.
Yeah, I guess that does make sense.
Anything you are looking for, given enough time or resources, of course.
What do you sell?
Everything you can see in my stalls. The most peculiar spices, and obviously, the best sewi Nazamones has to offer. What do you need?
That survey with the particular birthmark.
Ah, the moment I saw you, I knew what kind of connoisseur you are. Unfortunately, that sewa is not for sale.
That birthmark? By Zeus and Pythagoras. My sister. Finally, I found you, sister.
Restrain your sewas, Roman. I told you, that sewa is not for sale.
Watch your words. Bastia is a free man.
I apologize. Still, my point stands. She is not for sale, for she was already purchased.
The sky is gone from her eyes. What did they do to her? Magister, I don't know what I should do. What do I say?
What did you do to her eyes, Galusa?
She was a curious one, listening in on conversations she should not hear and watching events she should not see. I had to correct this problem. We burnt her eyes out. Now she's naturally less curious.
You blinded her?
This outrage is unnecessary. Am I telling you how you should run your legion? Then don't tell me how I should deal with my sewa. That's my job and my expertise.
I do not know what kind of trick this is, but I have no brothers. Please let go. Your insistence will be bad for me.
She doesn't recognize your voice, Bastia. Say your name.
Her name? I do not know her name. I do not remember it. It's been a long time.
What do you want to do, Discipule? Your actions will determine the kind of man you are.
Finding her was once the purpose of my life, Magister. I am not leaving without her. Do something, Legate, or I will.
Whatever you're paying her, I'll pay twice the amount.
Tempting. What you're saying is you can pay me 8,000 denarii right now?
Never in the history of the world has anyone paid even half that much for a sewa. He just doesn't want to sell her.
You're lying. You have not been offered 4,000 denarii. However, unlike your prospective buyer, I'm here right now. I'll offer you the princely sum of 2,000.
I see. You drive a hard bargain. Deal. Selling blind sewi is always difficult. Take her.
Thank you, my friend. You can't even guess how much that means to me. I shall find a way to repay you.
It'll be ridiculous, especially you don't have enough money to pay this debt. You would do the same for me.
I would. For I am a good man. Come on, sister. I will show you your new home.
Welcome back.
Give me your money. Okay. And thus we go in and address the Berber tribes. Oops, I need to go up here. What's the pathway? It's this pathway. Oh, I can also go up here. Okay, cool.
They say it was the Romans. They attacked her caravan and killed the Pharaoh's guards.
She will want vengeance on her brother. Mark my words. War is coming.
Okay, I think that's everything.
The Roman finally joins us in the flesh. Your reputation precedes you.
It's an honor to be here.
Esteemed elders, now that we are all here, our talks can begin in earnest. I have told you all of the upcoming war, of the possibility of Nazamenes being trapped between Roman legions and Egypt, and I have explained the potential advantages of an alliance with the Romans. Now is your time to ask your questions about our proposal. I'm sure many such questions burn your tongues.
Why is nobody talking? Have you lost your voices? Are you all afraid of the great Roman? Cowards! That's what you are. You are a disgrace to Nazamones.
It is only you who disgraces us in front of this foreigner, Warmaxan. Is it up to you to talk when your elders are silent? You confuse courage with insolence. Nobody is afraid of the Roman, but it is unwise to insult your elders.
Nobody is afraid of the Romans. I am. They've conquered Nazamones once. They rule Egypt and possibly myriad lands, the names of which I can't even begin to pronounce. One would be a fool not to fear the Romans.
Run to your Roman masters with your tail between your legs then, Medu. I shall stand and fight, and if need be, die defending my people.
Warmaxan, Medur, know yourselves. The ancestors are watching. Do not disrespect the court.
How many troops do you need, Roman?
5,000 able-bodied men at least.
5,000 slaves, in other words.
I need 5,000 legionary who will be paid for the service to Rome.
Typical of Romans. You think loyalty is just another thing you can buy.
He is afraid.
I fear nothing.
The Roman is afraid. Am I wrong, Roman? There is no way you can advance towards Egypt without our help. You can wait for your masters to send you reinforcements, but by then it will be already too late. And what if we refuse helping you? It is not conquest you are seeking. You are trying to survive.
Each one of us has their own nemesis. He who does not fear is a fool.
Indeed. Since you are not my nemesis, I should not fear you, right?
On the contrary, you should fear me. Courage might make heroes of us, but it is that fear that keeps us alive.
Gracefully done. You managed to call Warmaxan a hero and a fool at the same time.
I shall strike you down for that.
For calling you a hero or a fool. That is more than anybody in this court will ever do. This Roman is honest.
So you are in favor of helping the Roman, Medur?
I neither like this man nor trust him. However, an alliance is not based on fondness, but on mutual benefit. Lunya, do you support the Roman?
I believe this is the best course of action for Nazamenes.
In that case, you have my support as well, Roman.
Okay.
You weak-minded fool! You excrement of a drunken horse! The presence of this foreigner alone is an insult to the ancestors. I should slit your throat where you stand.
Control yourself.
He may have a temper, but he is right. You know that too. The court of heaven is for us only. I can already feel the disapproval of the ancestors.
Can you now? Very well. Let us consult the ancestors then.
Have you lost your mind, Izil? Are we not disgraced enough? Will you allow this foreigner to desecrate the resting place of our ancestors with his presence?
That is highly unusual. I don't think the ancestors would approve.
That's something the ancestors can tell us themselves, is it not?
Fine. But let it be known that I'm not happy.
As usual.
It is settled then. We consult the ancestors.
I think that went better than it should.
Legate.
Do you really think Cleopatra is a goddess in human form?
Do you really think I am a golden wolf?
I do believe you are a wolf in human form.
There is some truth to that.
Are you the queen of the Namaste?
I am not. It is an amusing thought, though. Nazamanes does not have kings.
The Zamanes.
We do not like being ruled by other people. Some amongst us think it's necessary to have a king. But I believe the very concept of a monarch is against our nature. We must rule ourselves.
Why do you call you the golden wolf?
When I was young, my hair was the color of wheat, and I am said to be as cunning as a wolf.
This is an interesting place. Are all the tribes here?
Most of them. This year's gathering had a specific goal. We wanted to elect a king for the entirety of Nazamanes. Naturally, not all of the tribes agree.
Salve legate. Is that right? Legate. You have such a strange language. I do like it, though. I apologize for the behavior of my fellow elders. We are not used to having a foreigner in the court.
There was no need to apologize. I understand. In fact, given the circumstances, I expected more adversity.
I like your sense of humor.
I guess somebody has to explain to me what just happened here then.
In the absence of a meaningful decision, we have decided to consult the ancestors, as we always do. You shall travel to the burial site and sleep inside the tomb of an ancestor who, in return, shall appear to you in dreams and reveal your destiny. We will all do the same. I believe our ancestors will tell us if we should support you.
I'm honored to partake in such a ceremony.
Pray to your gods, Roman. If the ancestors are against you, I shall cut you down right there and then.
And then one morning you will just fail to wake up.
I love Kalina. That looks like a pretty good one. Was an interesting turn of events there with the elders. Let's travel to the holy site and finish that. Come across a mysterious tomb carved in the cliffside. It seems to be guarded by no one in particular. There's someone to see what's inside.
Thank you for choosing me. I will report back momentarily.
Entrance to the tomb is slightly elevated. The path is clearly visible, but it looks treacherous. See if you can find a different path. You don't even see him entering the tomb, and unless after a while he emerges out from the side of the cliff carrying an armful of items. Alexander Spear? What? That is insanely good.
Would you look at this place? We are a very long way away from Rome, my friends.
That we are. That we are.
Why are the elders allowing foreigners here to trample all over our ancestors' graves?
Foreigners, please be respectful in this sacred place. It pains me to see an outsider like you at this sacred place.
Is there anything I can do to win you over?
I await the guidance of the ancestors. Only they could change my mind. But I do not expect they will.
I can think of nothing I've done to offend you.
It is not a personal matter. You represent the death of our way of life.
You get along with the other elders?
That is none of your business. I know what you are doing. Hoping to find a way to pry us apart and drive a wedge between us. Well, you will find nothing. I may not always agree with Ceaser, Maedor, and Lunia, but our tribes thrive on mutual respect. We are not enemies to each other. Against you, we are united like the fingers of my fist.
We'll leave you alone. Let's go antagonize Warmoxen.
You Romans are motherless. You have no ancestors, and your bastard gods have no power here.
We pray to our ancestors as well, you know. In our homes, we hang mass through which we pay tribute to our forebears.
That is not what I have heard. I am told you worship powerful, eternal beings that rule you from another realm.
We pay tribute to both the gods and our ancestors. The ancestors protect our family, and the gods protect our society.
One is the same as the other. Your gods are divided, like your loyalties. I should expect nothing less of you people. You overcomplicate the telling of things in order to obfuscate the truth.
I mean, is he wrong? No.
Hey! You! Do not walk there. It is sacred ground.
But I've tried.
Are you ready?
Here's some questions.
Ask.
Where is Midor?
He has already made his choice to support you. In his eyes, to seek the guidance of the ancestors now would be a sort of insult against you.
I have no ancestors buried here. Will this work?
The ancestors know many things. You shall consult one of mine. I'm sure the answers will be forthcoming.
How exactly does this work?
You drink the ritual milk and enter into the tomb of your ancestor. Truth will be revealed in a dream.
I don't know you will tell the truth about your vision revealed.
Anyone who lies about such sacred matters will be judged most harshly by the spirits.
Yeah, we can start as soon as I am possible. I'm ready.
For the living to enter a grave.
Lend me your luck then, Tabet.
I will give you what I can spare. Make sure to return it when you are done.
Egyptians.
On your feet, Romans. They are trying to kill us.
No, they're not. They are actually Berbers trying to kill us.
It worked! They are caught with their pants around their ankles.
Don't let overconfidence weaken you, Warmaxan. Kill them all. I will meet you at Aljila.
Fools! Sakura, we must leave at once. This will surely mean war.
Just get our child out of here. I have nothing to do with this.
I have nothing to do with this. Somebody! They're fighting!
Run! Find a place to hide.
What was that? That was poison.
Them out! Together!
Okay.
see no choice.
Please follow my finger. Yes, you'll be all right.
They reveal themselves, they are dead.
Stay away from her!
Run! Find a place to hide!
Mind your footwork, son!
Wow. Okay.
Still standing. Impressive.
it! Snap out of it!
This would use 2. Would generate 2.
You are mostly fine. Get back into the fight. Can someone prop this old man up?
Stay away from me! They're killing each other! Run!
Not die yet. Not while you still live.
Wow, that... He actually got up off that? Well, he's dead now.
killing each other! Run!
I'll be ready for them.
This is the last one! Bit slow and steady, people!
All right.
Cowards! Are you alright, Legate?
What happened?
Well, Isil was always too smart for his own good. But honestly, I never expected him to go this far.
Treacherous bastards. We'll get them, do not worry.
I must give it to old Isil. He fooled even me.
You have to respect a good ambush. Next time, we'll fight him on our terms.
We may have to. And not just for him, but Udad as well. He's likely to retreat to his citadel in Augila. Unless you can find a way to get rid of Udad, Isil will be intractable. With or without Medel's support, we will need to defeat Isil, or else Nazamenes will not fully stand with us.
We will find a way. There's a lot we can do with one legion still.
Ours is the finest, most veteran legion of Rome. We will crush these barbarians.
Okay. They wanted to fight. They have one on their hands. Look at all those abilities. Jeez. It has better armor shed too. We have to do that, right? Let's do that, and then this is gonna sound weird. Let's pull this in because that's staff. No, we can change stat on it. Like a stat of healing. Okay. I think we're just gonna go back to the camp. Any triage that we need to do? No. Okay. of one of ours. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, let's send him. Alright guys, so I'm going to end this episode here, and the next one we will take over this region down here, get back up and protect Apollonia, and then we will kind of roll from there. So thanks for hanging out. Don't forget to leave a like below, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Later.